This is my daughter. This is my precious little angel, the light of my life. That's Gabby. With her quarter jar. Okay, and she's OCD and she's got to separate all the coins, the quarters, nickels, dimes. Okay? But for the first, I'm going to say even 2 months that we were doing this and putting money away, this jar would get like a quarter full. Can I get a Webkins? Can I go do this? Can I get Kids Pop 2700, whatever's out there now? And I kept saying, no, Gabby, that is for when your grandpa's age. Now, my daughter sees that, and we buy, she's like, can we buy 2 more shares of Pepsi? Can we buy another share of Procter & Gamble? She potentially, what I'm putting away for every year, Gabby could have $10 million when she turns 65. $12 million, maybe more if I get put away some more. But not only am I changing Gabby's life, I am going to change, I'm going to make sure that Gabby does it for all her children. My whole lineage after me is never going to have to worry about money again. And I'm telling you guys, you have the power to do it for yourselves and for the rest of your family forever. And all it takes you guys is $2 a day to start. You guys can have whatever it is you want as you get older, you guys could have. Okay, you got to plant these little seeds today. You can't waste the next 10 years of your life. My whole goal in doing this is to make sure that kids don't waste the first 20 or 30 years of their lives by not putting away any money. Because I look back again at my life, how much money I wasted. By the time I was 20, you know, $10,000 passed through my fingers, probably more because I was working. But I didn't save a dime. You know, I got with Mel, and then I went broke overnight doing something cockamamie. I wouldn't go into that story. I'll stop crying. But you know, it's so important. It's so important. Do you understand what I'm telling you? That it's so important. Okay, it is very important, guys. Okay, so that's my daughter. This is my son. He does it too. But you see, he's not as OCD as my daughter because he just throws all his change in one big jar. And again, he's never going to have to worry about money. Whenever I sit down with people and I have them do this for their children, they always say, why didn't my parents do this for me? Why didn't my grandparents do this for me? Why didn't you tell me about this 10 years ago? You know, so now my goal is, my dream is, I need you guys to help me make my dream, let me see if I get this right, of you guys having your dreams come true. When I talk about this, I talk from personal experience. I mean, I've been working with Mel now for 13 years, give or take, and I see what it is to have money. I see what his life is like, and I see the life he gave his children. And I started to think about the life of what I want to do for my own kids, you know, and I want, you know, I'm not worried too much about Jacob because he's a tough kid, and, you know, but Gabby is my little angel, you know, and I want her to be able to afford a house wherever she wants to be, choose the job that she wants to do every day, not that she has to do every day. I want her to be able to get married and raise her children in an excellent school district, and if she wants to stay home and raise the kids for a couple of years, fantastic, because maybe she'll have a nice nest egg that it won't cause her to lose any income. And then as I was thinking about that, I said, well, why am I the lucky one? Why am I lucky that Mel got me out of the store when I was 14? So that's why I'm here pounding into you, because you guys can have whatever life you want. The fact that you guys are women, you got one strike against you, okay? Reason being, and don't shoot me, women only get paid less for the same job that men do. Okay, that's number one. Number two, you guys normally live 8 years longer than your husbands because of health, stress, whatever it is. And if you guys decide to stay home and raise your child, and actually on top of that, most women, you know, according to reports, are in charge of elder care. Like as you say, your parents got older and you had to stay home and take care of your parents. So you guys are out of the workforce for more years than your husbands, which means less money going into your 401k because you're not working, which then translates to less money being generated for Social Security. And then again, we're going back to the point where Social Security might not even be in existence in 2034. So you guys really have to maximize every dollar that you can. And again, I'm not saying be a miser. I'm not saying don't do anything. All I'm saying is when you come in contact with money, Just take a little right off the top and put it aside. You brush your teeth every day, you shower every day, and you should save a little bit every day. Okay? Now I talk from experience. Okay? I was working at a bagel store when Mel found me. All right? I am going to show you. You ready? This is me and my dad, and you got to forgive the plaid pants because it was probably 1974. Okay? But that's me and my father. And look at that plaid with stripes. That just hurts the eyes. But
nothing wrong with that.
My dad was a great guy. My dad was fantastic. Loved me to death. He would jump in front of a train for me. Okay? So, my dad had to work till the day he died. My dad was a great guy, but he just didn't have just a little bit of financial savvy, financial know-how to change his life. And he literally had to work until the day he died. This picture right here is probably the happiest, the happiest point in my life as a kid, growing up, okay? This is my family. When I was probably 4 or 5 at the time. That's my godmother, that's my mom, that's my sister, that's me, and that's my dad. I think this is my dad's 48th birthday, okay? Literally right after this picture was snapped, my mom was diagnosed and she passed with cancer, and she died about 12 months later. My godmother passed away. And due to my mother's illness, my father was inundated with medical bills forever. We never got out from underneath. And it's just sad because no matter how great of a guy my father was, he just didn't know. And it's a sad story. I don't want you guys to use the excuse 40 years from now, I just didn't know. And it's very, very sad to watch somebody work their whole entire life, to struggle, to literally struggle, and work every single day till the day he died. And as great as my dad was, I don't want you guys to be like my dad. I want you guys to be like Mel. I want you guys to be like me. I want you guys to be like Lance. How we're going to be, how my kids are going to be. And you guys can do it. The change in your pocket every day needs to be put away. And again, I would try to finagle a couple bucks here and there, grandma, grandpa, and your parents, because it's so important and people don't discuss it enough.